Yeah, we need that season two like it was 2 years ago. I'm just kidding. This is all things. I really felt like they were going to rush it and do something just completely just bust out full on rush anime original, which I read the chapters and I was a bit wrong. Some of it was anime original, some of it wasn't. They did a bit of a mix, so it still is considered anime original in a way. But leave it off here would be terrible. This needs a season two. It needs a season two. You can't just end it here. It's like how we need a season two of interspecies reviewers, people. We need this stuff to anger the other side. So am I saying I want this to be continuing just for sake of spite? A little. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing people freak out about this stuff where they just, I don't know, not watch it just brings joy to my heart for some reason. It just does, because let's face it, what good do we have here in America when we really think about it, man? Everything is censored and being taken off. And the reason why you should buy physical is because if you do a streaming service, who to say they'll take your favorite episode off your favorite show or a show you do like? It's been happening so far. But in Japan, no. We they give us all the good stuff. They don't hold back, man. The fact that they even did this shows how they're willing to push that line, baby. The line between hentai and anime. It just gets closer and closer. Every day it thins. It thins every single year. And it impresses me a lot, especially with Studio Passion, which I'm glad for this, but I'm still hoping that they'll do, the next season of High School DxD as well. Because, people have been begging for that. I've been begging for that too. You know, I was skeptical about Studio Passion doing High School DxD, but they did a pretty darn good job, so I'm okay. But at the same time, I need to talk about this episode. Not much. What do you expect to happen in this episode? He went in, he got his revenge. He's stronger than he was before. He was able to defeat that Hawkeye dude. He captured Norm and revealed a secret of hers. Norm wanted to be. It's interesting her name was Norm. Because there's someone else I know in another series I know that their name is Norm. And it's because there's nothing special about them. They don't have anything unique or skillful, so they have to work hard in order to get what they have. It seems like a lot of characters with that name have that same kind of personality trait, where they are constantly, they're the one that wasn't really looked at the most. They're not the most impressive one. They had to work to get what they're at, compared to the sister, Freya, who was good at magic and everyone loved her because she was one of the heroes, where Norm had to study politics and strategy, which is not always that easy, in order to get where she's at. So it does kind of show when you look back at it. It kind of show how she did want the attention of her sister in a way. Because she was talking to Kuraga in that tent one time where she was asking what she was doing to him and stuff. I thought it was just, curiosity, but no. She sees her as incompetent but still wants her sister to, look at her. The common anime trope. So after having a little doggy play, am I gonna say, um, Freya, yeah, she she's a total mutt back there, total mutt, and that was some interesting torture. But in the end, she became the little sister. The little sister. What the fuck is this? This is like you already have her real sister on her sister, but you want to make her your sister instead. What I guess is ironic, so somewhere I'll pay attention to you the entire time by you being my sister. I'm surprised. I understand having Freya with him, because Freya has done bad things to him. But to have someone like Norm with him that's done bad things to people around him, usually in the trope of anime characters, is that they can handle what bad things happen to themselves. But when you do bad things to the ones around them, is when they get really, ticked off. But that didn't happen. Instead, he's like, I'll take you with me. I guess he did need her. There were times where he was in a pinch, but he did figure things out. But not for long. He's not that much of a strategist. So what he needs is someone who is a strategist. I can see why he wants to keep her in a way. And speaking of that, the sword girl came around again, even though I said her name like twice or 3 times in the show. I would forget her name. It's Kura, that's the sword saint chick. Yeah, they came in, they had like a 5-some or something like that. And of course, Eve looking in the corner, doing a Roxy. doing a Roxy. That's what it is, man. You peek and play. You peek and play. Now, that being said, he, before he left town, he wanted to go see the grave of Carmine. Carmen, I mean. And Carmen was a cool dude, Too bad we got enough time to really get to know him, to really have this more affection of him dying and stuff. But I guess to Kira, he was someone special because, he was kind of smart, but yet at the same time nice. He had dreams too. And especially how what Norm said out, you're getting angry over a tribal demon. But it's not just the tribal part, because people don't understand. Every human has hopes and dreams. They all want to have an ambition to do something with their lives. That drives them, it's special. So for someone to just kill someone so easily without thinking about it and look over them, even if you do kill someone easily, but just to completely look down on them about it, it's kind of messed up. And the reason what really set the guy over the edge. So I guess I can see why. Because he just wanted to, open a shop in a bigger city one day, have a success. And on his way out, the 2 guys that I was glad that also were still alive, I gave him a sack and had him leave. That was nice. He's getting used to, being the good guy and being the hero. At the end of the day, he was meant to be a hero. That's what he was truly meant to be, was a hero after all. So him getting the praise by everybody and getting gifts and people messing him and wanting to protect things, it's just his trait. He was born to do this. But at the same time, he still wants his revenge. So he's a sort of anti-hero, you could say. Now, we need a season 2 because we need to see the arc finish with Eve and also him getting his revenge on Bullet and, of course, changing the kingdom itself. Those are the 3 main things, the reason why we need a season 2. And Bullet, his freaky stuff going on, man, he's one of those dudes where he'll do bad things to a young person and kill them because he doesn't want to see them soiled by growing up and stuff. It's just, what about yourself, man? You're a grown-ass dude. Why don't you off yourself? But you don't want to do that because he's a messed up character. But yeah, I would love to see Bullet get his. I would like to see how it happens. That will be interesting. And of course, the king himself. Like, dude, your daughters are gone, man. You have no one else to take your place when you go. It's all over. Of course, you'd find someone else, I guess. Get someone else impregnated or something. But still, your daughters are gone, man. They're not coming back. So we definitely need season 2. So, High Dive, when you make the DVDs, people need to go buy them. Show your support, people. Do all you can. Heck, even on some figurine sites, they already have the figurines of Freya and Setsuna already on display. Pretty expensive, but again, they're in good detail. So, there's that too. But do all you can support the creators. Heck, even buy the novels if you could, man. Buy the novels. Do what you can to support them. Because we need that season 2. I would like to finish it, not just because the scenes, but because the story itself is actually pretty interesting. So that's why I always roll my eyes every time I see someone who it doesn't have a plot. It's just a trash plot, but not really. It's not a really great plot, but it's still a very interesting plot. The stuff that's going on with the demons, and they're trying to do this thing to see who will become the next demon lord, what's going on with the kingdom, Of course, even knowing some of the other cities that they traveled to, like the recent one we went to, Brianka, and the history between that, we have how the humans and the demons coexist. It has some stuff. In fact, it has more meat on it than most isekai we watch. And I am thinking I'm repeating myself from last episode, but I'm okay with that because who knows? We'll see this show again, and hopefully we will. So until then, let's hope for the best. For all things revenge and ecchi. I hope you guys enjoyed this ride as much as I did. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit the bell icon. This has been the Madcrown on Anime, signing out.